Minecraft has had over 18 major updates on Java Edition alone, and throughout that time, there's been no shortage of crazy hidden features. So, we've assembled some of the wildest facts that you've probably never heard of. Before you build your sheep farm, you should make sure there are no evokers nearby, especially if you're trying to grind some blue wool, because these mobs can literally cast a spell and turn your blue sheep into a red one. Check it out. I'm not quite sure what he said, but it doesn't sound good. And even if you do happen to have some dye to turn your sheep blue again, it's not going to work because they only have a 7-second cooldown. Maybe you're the type of person to play in peaceful mode because you just want a break from those annoying mobs. Well, that might not work out for you because Minecraft has allowed llamas to spit on players for years, which is a little bit rude if you ask me. Llama spit actually causes damage, so theoretically you could die to this mob even in peaceful mode. However, if you have the skill, you can block the spit with a shield or hide behind a barrier. And if it really annoys you, you can always update your game because this bug was recently patched. You may have seen videos on YouTube showing how iron golems do not take any fall damage, and it's true, as you can see from our tests. But did you know that cats can't take fall damage either? For once in this game's history, Minecraft has implemented a feature that's realistic. We all know that one person who learned how to do MLG water recently, and ever since, they use it non-stop, even when it's completely impractical. So why not teach them a lesson? Since half slabs can be waterlogged, you can put water underneath the slab. This will make it impossible to place a bucket on top. Your friend's plan will backfire, and they will be forced to take the fall damage. Pro tip: this will work on leaves as well. Now, usually when using invisibility potions, you might think of the wandering trader who goes invisible at nighttime. But did you know another mob has a similar feature? If you splash a spider with invisibility, its eyes will stay glowing red, and you can see them with ease. I guess the Minecraft developers were scared of an invisible spider sneaking up on them. Anytime you venture off into the distance, you may or may not stumble across a mushroom biome. And it comes with the amazing mushroom cow. Now, what most people don't know is that if it gets struck by lightning, the mushroom turns brown. And believe it or not, this brown mushroom actually has a use. If you feed it a small flower, it will give you back a suspicious stew with a corresponding potion effect. Cornflowers will give you jump boost, allium will give you fire resistance, poppies will give you speed, and so much more. We all know the most annoying mob in Minecraft is the creeper. It jump scares you all the time and then blows up all of your hard work. But what if there was a quick way to prevent that? Well, if you place a block on the ground in between you and the creeper, you can minimize the damage taken, and you will almost never die from it. And if that doesn't work, as of the 1.19.3 update, shields now block 100% of all explosive damage, making those pesky creepers completely useless. I'm sure we all know that you can smelt a wet sponge back into a dry one, but I bet you didn't know that you can keep the water after this process. It sounds crazy, but it's true. Just put an empty bucket into the fuel spot on the furnace before the sponge is done smelting, and that empty bucket will be replaced by a bucket full of water, which will be useful in case you need to clean up an abandoned village. These rare villages have only a 2% chance to spawn. The villagers turn into zombie villagers, and all of the doors and torches are missing. These villages are filthy. There are cobwebs and mossy cobblestone everywhere. It's so dirty that all of the glass panels are brown. I guess you could say the zombies went on strike from cleaning. So, if you want to catch those zombies, you need to drive this next trick. If you place any type of trapdoors facing inwards to a wall, you can easily get up the trapdoor, but it will dump the mobs. Watch out that you don't upset the zombies too much though, because at midnight of every night, there is a 10% chance for your village to come under siege by zombies. The rare zombie siege can have up to 20 zombies attacking, which will wipe out all of the villagers if you aren't quick to defend them. If you're at a nicer looking village, you might have noticed that the villagers now have these composters. After filling it up close to the top, you'll see that the texture inside looks like some kind of dirt or soil. But once again, the Minecraft developers fell asleep and ended up copying the console texture onto the composter soil. If you've ever wanted to quickly make a lingering potion, then you might be shocked to find out that a creeper explosion will do it for you. And no, this is not a prank. If a creeper has a potion effect on it, once it blows up, it will leave the lingering effect of that potion on the ground. So, you can splash a creeper with a regeneration potion to leave a regeneration effect on the ground, and all your friends can heal up. Or, if you want to mess with your friends, you can throw a poison potion at the creature before it goes into their house. Not only will it explode, but it will leave a lingering poison effect as well. After this, they might want to get away from you. So, you can use this next tip to escape even faster. Despite contrary belief, the auto jump feature actually has one benefit. Now, I know what you're thinking. This feature will just mess up my parkour. But you can actually use it to run much faster on stairs. Check it out. As you can see, it's significantly faster than just mashing your spacebar. I don't know about you all, but I'm constantly forgetting to close my door after I leave the house. This is a problem because zombies and mobs can get in behind me and destroy my chests, but I have the solution for you. All you need to do is place a carpet on any 2x1 door, and mobs will get stuck at the entrance while you can go through with no problem. That is, until the rare baby zombie gets in, which has a 5% chance to spawn and is small enough to get through the entrance. Creepers can also fit through the carpet, so the moral of this story is to close your door. If you're planting sugarcane, you've probably made something that looks a little bit like this. But the problem with this design is that the sugarcane falls into the water, and sometimes you can fall in as well. Normally, you would put some lily pads over the water to make it walkable. However, those are difficult and time-consuming to find. Instead, you can now place slabs directly on the water, which means you can walk directly over the water without having to place any blocks above it. And none of your sugarcane will fall into the water anymore. And with that, folks, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found these tips useful. And comment below which tip you liked the most.